Time for a crypto market update, Thursday, June 12th, 2025. Well, the U.S. government is at it again, buying $10 billion of its own debt there at the Department of Treasury. Thank you, Scott Bessent, for the not QE, QE. And for the first time since 2021, the dollar, the DXY, the U.S. dollar Treasury index, has fallen below 98, which is great for risk-on assets like stocks and crypto. When the DXY loses its value, foreign government central banks are or will print more money, increasing the global M2 money supply, that is the net liquidity of every central bank around the world, basically rising the tide in the harbor where all ships rise. And the reason why they do this is because they have debt denominated in the US dollar. And so they want to debase or devalue their debt, so they raise their own currency so they can pay it off more aggressively. Now, one metric that you want to keep your eye on is the USDT.D. That's the dominance of the USDT, or the Tether, largest stable coin on the planet, market cap. So as you can see, this is actually the 4-hour chart. So every candle represents 4 hours in time. It's making lower lows and lower highs. We're in a defined downtrend here. However, what I think is next and what you need to be paying attention to is a complete and utter failure of Tether dominance, because people globally, institutions and commercial, are going to be rotating that dollar equivalent. This represents the safety of the US dollar, risk off. And as the dominance goes down, that means people are going risk on, and we're going to see this collapse to the low fours. And as I've said in previous videos, the S&P 500 is probably the most important chart in all of crypto right now, even though it's not crypto. This is the equity markets. This is the V-shaped recovery that we experienced in all markets. The S&P 500 simply is the vanguard of most markets around the world. And you can see, like, are we going to get a new higher high, or is the S&P 500 going to roll over here? If it rolls over here, then that means that Bitcoin and crypto are still going to get that profit rotation from here, but we're not going to get the extenuating, enduring, expansive crypto market that we want, that probably stretches into Q1 of 26. It means it's going to be shorter lived. If we get a higher high, then all bets are off, and this crypto market's going to do things that I don't think anybody's expecting. All in all, I think the upcoming alt season, the bull run, the parabolic shift, if you will, in the way that profit and liquidity rolls down the mountain, is going to be one of the most hated crypto rallies in recent modern history. The reason for such hatred is because most retail investors who do the Google searches that are now at bear market lows have all been shaken out. They got sucked into the vortex of meme coins during the Trump pump and earlier in 2023, and now they're jaded, they're mad, they're angry that they got chewed up and spit out. And ironically, the only people who are still in the game right now are the smart money investors. And you still have time to actually create this life-changing opportunity. However, if you wait and let your bitterness really fester, then what you're going to end up being a part of is the party of investors who come in late cycle during the FOMO euphoria stages, and you're actually going to be part of the exit liquidity that's being engineered by the market. I mean, we still have central banks like the Bank of Japan saying that their inflation, which is wild, is still below target, and they can still print money, and this market is going much higher. So if you don't want to get caught off guard and you don't want to be part of the FOMO exit liquidity, then you need a strategy. You need skills and you need market cycle knowledge. So go to cryptoyall.com. It's free. Just check it out. If you want to learn how to build wealth through crypto without being a day trader, I'm not a day trader, trust me. Go watch my 12-minute overview video. And if you like what you see, you can schedule a one-on-one video call with me. And hey, if you love this video, if you love this content, please share it with a friend who needs more crypto knowledge, more information, maybe a spouse, a partner, somebody you're trying to just convince. Because if you're not getting any ridicule for the amount of time that you're trying to convince people to invest in hard money assets like Bitcoin, because, well, let's face it, the US dollar is the riskiest asset on the planet. It's the number one currency in the world that's lost 99.99% of its value in the last 100 years. So for everyone that you love that's sitting here trading time for money, and that money is the US dollar, they're on a golden hamster wheel. We have to realize that we need to store our value, build our wealth in something more limited, something more liquid and hard and transferable and durable that will outlive any central government's ability to print it into oblivion. So like and follow for more, and give me a number 3 in the comments if you're still here and you like this kind of content. See ya.